Hey guys, I'm here today to share with you a design team project for CraftSupplies4u. And as you can see, I did another Halloween project. This box is a little bit big to try to get in frame, so I will just kind of have to show you guys in pieces. Now, the first thing I did was, well, let me explain. Okay, so I got a Target beauty box in the mail, and if you guys have got those, you know they're made out of really nice cardboard. So of course, me being the person that always likes to take one thing and recycle it, I knew I could do something with the box, so I saved it. And this is a bigger one. This one came with like a loofah and stuff, so they sent it in a bigger box, and I really liked it. And so I had set it aside, and so when I kind of had this idea of something I needed to do, I decided to take that box and alter it up. So it worked out perfectly because it's a good size, and the box does come black, so I didn't have to do any painting or cover up every little edge to make it match. So that worked out really well. Now everything I used on the box is from the shop except for the paper and my little spider piece here. Everything else I got from the shop. Now, I did do a lot of dyeing with the laces, and I used this Heidi Swap Color Shine in black velvet, and I just have had this in my stash for a while. And I actually haven't dyed anything for a while, which I used to do it all the time, but I haven't in a while. So with this project, I thought this would be perfect to use. So I used that, and then I just kind of picked out the laces that I thought I would want to use. So this one right here I dyed, and then this one right here I dyed. Now I did use all of this. I just have a little piece left over, and this does come like in a white creamy color, like this is the back. Now when I dyed it, I did want to not have it like perfectly dyed because it's supposed to be kind of creepy and old looking. So I kind of just sprayed it lightly, not like make sure I got every piece covered, because you know I liked the effect that it gives when you can kind of see some of the white popping through. So that's what I had did, and this is just the extra piece that I had left. And then this piece here at the bottom actually comes like this, really pretty. And I actually did it like that, and so I kind of measured around the box how big of a piece I would need, because I didn't want to dye the whole thing, because could always use this on another project, so I wanted to make sure I still had some that was white. So again, I just took this, measured it, and then dyed it. But what I did was I got like a grocery bag, and then I stuck my pieces in there that I wanted to dye, and then used it in the bag so I didn't get spray everywhere. And I also took some doilies. As you can see, there's a piece right here, and I'll show you guys that in a second. I took 2 doilies and then half of another doily, and I dyed those as well. So it just gives you guys an example that you can, you know, take anything from the shop, dye it to what you need. Another example, the flowers. I did have some that were black like these, but I also added some brown and some cream and some white flowers, and then I just kind of lightly sprayed over them with my spray to get the brightness down to make it darker, but to still have that pop of color coming through. Because if you can see my spider right here, it does have a brown like abdomen, I guess that's what it's called, right here. So then the pops of brown flowers would, you know, go well with it. So that was my idea with that. So of course I still kind of have stuff on my hands. I didn't get it all off, but I had a lot of fun dyeing these laces up and getting them to how I wanted them to look for this project. So it might be kind of hard to get it all in frame, like I said, because the box is kind of big. So I just took some of this paper right here that's just from my stash and kind of cut pieces to fit, and then just lightly sprayed a little bit on top of it so it wasn't so bright, and again to make it have a little bit of an older look to it. So I cut pieces for all 4 sides. You can see here, and like I said, it's kind of hard to get this into frame, but so I did that. So this is the front of the box anyways, so it looks like that. And then this little charm right here is from the shop, and it did have a little tiny loop so you can put it onto a project like a charm or a necklace and whatnot. But I decided I wanted to use it on the front of my box right here. So I just took my simple scissors and carefully just cut the top of it off, the little loop, so it wasn't there because I didn't want that on there for right here. So with Halloween, I thought this would be perfect. So also too, the color I thought matched well with my project. So I just added that here, and then I think I'm just going to take the top off and show you guys. That might be easier to do because the box is big. So this is the top of my box, and as you can see, there's doilies here, and then there's another piece back here. So I took this spider, this actually was a necklace, and I just had in my stash, and I knew it would be perfect for this project. So this is actually the chain that came with it. I took it apart, and then I kind of figured where I wanted my spider to go, and then I just kind of draped the chain around because I like the metal look, and the color I thought went really well. So I just kind of draped it around the whole box and just glued it in little places so it still kind of hangs loose a little bit. So the first thing I really had done was, after I put a piece of paper down, I added these doilies. I wasn't really sure kind of what I was going to do with my design, but so I was like, okay, so I'll stick this one here and this one here. Let me show you guys. Do I have one here? Well, basically they come like this color for the most part. This isn't the exact same one that I used, but it's very similar. So you can see, you know, you could use it like this, or you can dye it up and, you know, get it to match your project. So I just took a couple of those, glued these down, and then I always save my scraps. So I had this piece right here. This is like a square doily, and I was figured, because I had this little gap of paper that I wanted paper to show through, but not too much. So I just took this piece right here, and I was able to cover this spot, plus use the scrap that I had left over from our previous project. So I just kind of added that there. And then I started kind of going through my flowers and seeing which ones I had that will match well. So I had, you know, some black ones. I took these brown ones right here, and those actually come like looking like this. So you can see they're still brown popping through. So I have a few of those throughout. I have a couple of the white ones, and then I took some of these, I think they're latex flowers, added a few of those on there, and then of course some of the little black roses, and they come black already. And then I took, let me find one. I took one of these metal charms that are in the shop, and I used 2, I think, total on this project. So I basically, first I cut one in half, and I added the half piece right here, because with the fact that this had metal and stuff, I wanted to add some more metal onto my project. So I did that, and then with the other piece, I just cut down like through here and right here, so I would have this one petal, and kind of tucked them in. As you can see, like right here's one, right here, and then like here and here, and then over here there's some more as well. And I really like the way that that looks, because it just looks like it's all part of it, and I think it came out really cute, and it was really, you know, the look I was going for. So that just looks like that. I didn't do anything to it, I just cut it apart. So I used that, and then I had, again, you know, taken my flowers and kind of laid them out. I kind of just really started gluing them down and kind of figured as I went. I also used a couple of these flowers right here, which is, where are you at? There's one right here, and then maybe I only used one of those. Maybe I just had one. So there's that one there, and then I also used some of these right here, and this one is like right here. You can kind of see there's a few of these on here. There's like one here, there's one right here, and then over here. So I used those. As you can see, they all took color very well. Again, I lightly sprayed it because I still wanted the original color to pop through. And so I just added a bunch of those. And then I think that might be all for the flowers. Yeah, and then I wanted to, I don't know, I really like metal keys, so I kind of wanted to add one to this project. So I just added this little one right here in the corner, and this comes just like this. It's really cute, and you know, it's small. So I just was like, yeah, I think that would be good. So I kind of was like trying to figure out where I wanted it to be, but I just decided in the end to put it right here in the corner, and I think it's really cute. So I was going for kind of like a creepy kind of goth look for this box, so I did make this for a swap that I'm doing, and so hopefully the lady who gets it will like it. I think it came out really cute. So yeah, I just added that trim around the sides, and then that's what I did with the bottom. And then since the box was already black, I just went ahead and left it as is because that would be exactly what I would have wanted. So that worked out perfectly, and I'm glad I saved the box because it's a way to reuse something without, you know, tossing it and adding, you know, more stuff to the garbages out there. So you guys know me, I always love to recycle things, so I just thought this was the perfect opportunity again to do something like that. So this is my little altered Halloween box here. If you guys are interested again in anything that I've showed you on my projects, just check out the link. It'll be in the description box below, and hopefully you guys can get some ideas that you can take, you know, items like the trims and stuff and dye them up. And you know, I obviously use black because it's Halloween, but you can pretty much take any color that you have and then dye it to however or whatever color that you need for your project. And you know, you can see it takes color very well. I mean, because you know, like I said, that one used to look like that and now it looks like that. So let me know what you guys think. I like it. So hopefully, again, like I said, the person that's going to be getting it likes it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.